Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our non-conforming friends, welcome back to Minhal, Veil of Malevolence, the Saturday table. We're not going to jump straight to the table right away this time because this week we have a sponsor. So we're going to go ahead and play a cut from our sponsor, and then we'll get to the table.
Are you ready to embark on a grooming adventure like no other? Heroes of Minhal. Introducing Ugly Soap Co., the ultimate ally for your personal care needs. Just like the enchanted waters of the Granite River, their natural soaps cleanse and invigorate, transporting you to a realm of tropical paradises and ancient forests with every wash. For the noble warriors who sport mighty beards, Ugly Soap Co. offers legendary beard oils and balms. Banish the curse of itchiness and embrace a beard that rivals the grandeur of the Norlo Spire. Smooth, hydrated, and commanding respect. Create your own haven with their magical wax melts, turning any chamber into a sanctuary of captivating scents. And with their powerful deodorants, you'll stay fresh and battle ready from dawn till dusk, no matter where your next quest take you. Crafted with ingredients as pure as the soil of Tosin, Ugly Soap Co. ensures that your skin and the realm remain unharmed. To our brave adventurers, enjoy a special 10% discount with code MINHAL at checkout. Journey to uglysoap.com, that's UGLY-SOAP.com, and use code MENHAL to claim your reward. Rise above the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary with Ugly Soap Co. Because in the epic world of Menhal, even heroes deserve to smell legendary.
All right. Thank you so much to uglysoap.com, Ugly Soap Co., for sponsoring the stream. All right, adventurers, are we ready to go?
Yeah, absolutely.
Heck yeah. Cook, I believe you volunteered to do our recap.
One second, say again.
You got recap?
Yeah, I got recap actually. My audio's messed up. 1 second. It refuses to update to the speaker, so give me a second. Reloading Discord.
Well,
I don't really remember this happening last session, but okay.
yeah, exactly.
Hey, a bunch of merry idiots decided to jump inside of a labyrinth with no former knowledge. It took them about 5 to 7 business days to get through said labyrinth. The second they found out the end of the labyrinth would enrich their pockets, they decided to finish it much faster than I thought they would. And then they were met by an inquisitor, a formal inquisitor of the Church of Fire and Flame, but not before being questioned and riddled by a gigantic sphinx, upon which they were given multiple boons and at one point, I believe, a gift because somebody deigned to not take a boon. Braun, I believe. Braun took the gift, and the new Inquisitor learned or was reminded that she had no idea of how cooking worked and got a 30-minute long lesson on the ins and outs of risotto. And if I'm missing anything, please inform me. But I believe that was most of it.
It absolutely was. And as we open back up to the scene, you guys can pull up your maps. Aladdin, it took you a bit longer to make it through the labyrinth. Because you didn't quite stick with the party, but you've made your way to the Sphinx's lair, received your boon, and as you all finish your long rests, that strange man from the dragon's lair who was riding a flying carpet flies into camp.
What does he look like again?
Why don't you let us know what you look like?
I have to look at this picture again. Sorry, it's been a few weeks.
Al-Adin.
He looks like he is 5'11", roughly. He looks human. Kind of like darker skin, not like just completely white, kind of like a tan. He wears like black, kind of like the 80s, kind of like, pants where
Parachute
dancers usually
pants.
have parachute pants. Yeah, with like a red cloak, kind of like going over with a red satchel around his waist. He holds, like, you see him having kind of like two daggers like on the side and a small saber like in the sash with a monkey usually like around his shoulders. He has middle long black hair with brown eyes, and he wears leather boots.
Heck yeah. Rudius and Thoka in off time RP opened their morning off with a little sparring session. Thoka came out the winner, but Rudy definitely showed everybody that he was there.
Correct.
He didn't hear no bell until he heard that bell. With that, is there any conversations the party wants to have as this stranger walks in?
Just a quick background question. You're a genie warlock, right? Aladdin?
Off table, yeah.
Which are there multiple? Am I thinking of the wrong thing, or are there multiple kinds of genies? Like, is it like an Afridi genie?
I have Pack of the Chain and made my imp a monkey.
Okay.
So he has stats of the imp, but he's for flavor.
Yeah, there's 4 types of genie being like fire. Earth,
Yeah, I
water,
didn't know
and
if there was like an Afridi genie or like the
Yeah,
wind
they
one.
are. Yep.
Is it the fire one? I'm specifically asking because like I have an affinity towards fire, and I would
It
like.
is a treaty. I was
Okay.
gonna do the air one because it made more sense, but then with fire resistance, I was like, hard not to optimize that. So I chose it.
I think Thoka notices like the flaming air around Aladdin, and maybe doesn't say anything, but definitely gives him a knowing look and an approving nod.
Well,
My friends, the labyrinth was so confusing. I was there with the dragon. Do you remember?
Of course, my friend. What kind of monsters did you have to fight in the labyrinth?
So many, I don't know what to say. Mostly mental. The biggest challenge was overcoming my own fear.
Yeah, it was confusing and difficult.
I got
Aladdin,
very lost.
you literally just had to follow a path of dead spiders.
We don't know that.
Exactly.
If I had more experience with all the evil monsters of this world, I could probably describe them better to you.
Well, you know what a spider is, yes? And a scorpion?
I'm afraid I do. They sting you in the middle of the night. Those other ones, they creep up on your arm. That's why I stay up in the air.
It's a wise choice.
Indeed.
Hmm.
But I'm glad to see you. I was far behind after the dragon battle. I didn't get to properly introduce myself after helping you guys.
I assumed you were about to introduce yourself.
I meant to
What
say
what took you to the Dragon's Lair in the first place?
the little bastard stole a ring I had.
Did you manage to reclaim it?
I did, right before. The little short guy with the big hammer. Before he did that last blow, I found it. It's a family heirloom, you understand. I was not taking anything from you.
Hmm?
We didn't call you a thief.
Sam
just
slowly
want to
moves
make
his
it
hand away
clear.
from his wand.
If I was on the other end and said that, I realized how it could have sounded. So I wanted to make sure that you, up front, that you were aware I wasn't stealing anything that wasn't mine.
Understood.
How do you handle the heat with all that armor? It looks very hot.
Uh, I just persevere. And the dragon hide armor isn't so hot as my chainmail.
Ah, see, I wear no armor. How could you in such heat?
Dwarves don't have much sense.
We have come to start traveling at night. That tends to assist.
At night when the sun is down. That does make more sense. Oh, no wonder I couldn't find you guys earlier. Wait, is it nighttime right now?
Like
uh,
mid-afternoon, right?
yeah, you guys have kind of meandered and whatnot. You were able to sleep because the cultists kept watch. Samwise attempted to recruit some, but they are in fact in a cult, and so they're not going anywhere. Nilknarf has assisted with preparing breakfast and lunch, and you guys can wait for the sun to start going down to start heading south towards Veratys, or you can get on the road now. The decision
Do
is
we know?
yours.
Do we know how far it is to Veratys?
You are
Map
actually
or
extremely close. Yeah, it would only be 4 or 5 hours south.
shall we push to Veratys?
Oh, you're heading
Stay
that
away from
way
it then.
also. Fantastic.
Yeah. Aladdin, come with us. Eh, it is safer.
Indeed, I hear whispers of an invasion at some point. That's what originally got me worried before my ring was stolen. By chance, do you know anything about that?
Yes, orcs in the north. We're heading to the capital to speak with the council. But we need
Good.
to recover. We need to recover something that was lost first, hopefully.
Do you
And
have a plan with them? Because it would not be good if all the orcs came.
yeah, we will make it back. We'll kill them all.
Okay,
The
good.
dwarven army will rise.
The dwarven army has fallen.
The dwarven army isn't fallen. It's a damn portal through the swamp. It's magic. The dwarves still guard the walls. Trust me, my friend. The dwarves have not failed.
Is there enough to stop all the orcs?
Probably not, but the people of Minhal will rise. Hopefully, we can get the lords to raise an army, and the small people will fight, and maybe the elves will come to our aid.
I'm confused. I thought you said the dwarves were already going to fight.
I don't think
They
he
will
meant
fight.
small in stature.
Yes, yes. The gnomes and the halflings, my friend.
Oh, the shorter. Gotcha.
Sam?
We dwarves are short of stature, but not small.
No, very brave, you dwarves, holding off those orcs all these years.
You kind of see
Yes.
Tucker roll her eyes.
Do you disagree?
It's it's less disagreement and more, you know, the dwarves are the first line of defense, and we're on to the second line of defense at this point.
So you're saying they
I
failed?
mean, the wall has held for 400 years.
401
still
for
holds.
charm.
But I was going to offer aid to the orc invasion, but if you have a plan, I'd love to seek it through. For if you're going to fight, I'd rather fight with many than alone, of course.
Well,
If
we may
you
have to fight them alone.
if you have me, I would love to partake the humble abode of all you people, for there's much higher security. Plus, when you only have a monkey, it gets a little lonely.
There truly is security in numbers, my friend. But
What? What's this?
I'm prepared to fight him
No?
myself if I have to.
No, I just hit my vape. Sorry.
You'll have to
Ah.
get through me first.
Yes, this creature wants to
Had this
slay
for a
orcs.
long time.
I'm okay with that.
Don't you all want to slay orcs to save the town?
I have a more personal issue with the orcs than some.
You don't look like a half breed.
Ursa is like, not Ursa, shit. I'm mixing my fucking days. Thoka is like dark green and confused as shit because she's 6'8", I believe is what I said last week, and dark green. She's got the ears and the tusks. She most definitely looks like a half breed.
Yeah, but I've never seen a half breed.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just saying it. You don't look like a half breed. So is it more like, did they slay your family? Is that the problem?
They both slayed my family and are my family. And Thoka's never met Aladdin and introduces herself. Um, I'm Thoka first
Lion
and
will like
only.
come down off the carpet, kind of like I have it like roll like stairs, and it'll go to like that bottom stair and kind of like shake your hand.
First and only child of General Bravak of the Orc Army.
Are you the only child because they killed your parents?
My father killed my mother. My father, the general, under the guidance of the Orc Emperor. I have a revenge quest online.
That sounds like you've been through a lot, my friend. Accept my apologies. His character's female, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And
Accept my apologies. I'm a Latin, and I'm sorry that your dad has caused so many issues for you. I hope it hasn't impacted many of your choices in life. Having daddy issues is very bad.
less issues and more issue. Just the one. And the fact that he's alive is it.
I understand, but be careful. Revenge can leap to the heart. If you kill him, what will that do for you?
It'll kill him.
Yes, but that doesn't mean it'll make you feel better inside.
I've been tasked by the church to kill my father. Nothing
Church?
more and nothing less.
What church is this? Have I heard of it?
Um, is
So I believe I'm not even going to require a roll for this, Leland. Like the Temple of Valtor, the god Valtor is in the desert where you're from. It's a gigantic structure. You would know of it. So when she tells you that she's with the Church of Valtor, you would recognize that.
not just that, but so we ran through some stuff. I'm an inquisitor. There are 4 people that I answer to, and that's the 3 disciples and Valtor himself.
And the leader of
I
this
know.
party, one Sir Denigan Uppercrust.
Well, hello, Sir Denigan Uppercrust. But one a moment, I'm in conversation. It's quite rude to interfere or to interrupt.
Ooh.
With Danigan saying he's the leader, that's when you'd see Manic's eyes roll.
Yeah.
Like, "Ugh."
Well, if the church sent you, you must be very powerful. I'm glad to have met you. Again, I am a Latin. I'm nothing but a humble man.
Humble peasant.
It's true. I have come from peasant ties. I was once a rift rat and a street rat.
Oh, you heard that. I apologize. Sorry.
It's okay. Facts are facts. It's true that I don't have much coin, but I learned that the church and other people, sometimes their friendship is more valuable than all the wealth and the gold in the world.
I think Thoga's grateful for somebody to understand the humility and the importance of the church and cast like a bombastic side eye at the dwarf who should know that their god and my god are like brother gods and has been disparaging me this entire time up until the last, I don't know, 20 minutes in real time.
I was the first to accept your character and tell
Didn't you also
everybody,
call me
hey, she's okay.
didn't you also call me a greenskin or something?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah, he definitely
half-breed
did that.
and
Yeah.
thing and creature.
He's a seed
and
in his culture.
He's a complicated dwarf.
I am a complicated dwarf,
But
and I will continue. But accept you. Yep.
I will
Um,
go
I
and
do.
shake each person's hand that's in the party and introduce myself to each of them with just my name.
Welcome to the Dandy Denigans.
Nope.
The
No,
name is
we're
very
the
odd. It does not flow off the tongue like it should.
we are
It
the
has-
misfits of Minhal. That's been agreed upon.
The misfits of Menhal.
I was not invited to this meeting.
You were not invited
Yeah,
to this party.
you were probably had your nose up your mirror's ass.
I'm gonna have my hand on Sir Denigan and go, I know what that's like. There was many rural balls I did not get to go to. It usually means you're not wanted. In
I like
my
this
experience,
voice.
good sir.
Which key did you have again, Manic?
App in the dream.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely magic.
Thank you.
Oh, fussy baby.
Fussy
Yeah,
baby.
I'm just gonna go back on my carpet. I can introduce myself.
Absolutely. Samwise, anything you? Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, because you were saying is it early morning now that we've woken up? And so theoretically, if we were to set off now, we'd hit Veratys before peak heat, essentially.
Yeah, we could go with that if you guys wanted to leave in the morning. I made it the afternoon thinking that you guys wanted to travel in the evening, but hey. I am the Lord and I deem it morning. As we reverse time.
If Thoka could get to Veratys as fast as possible, she's got some business she's got to attend to.
Dun dun dun.
Now, is everybody on horses?
Everybody does have their
horse?
horses.
Okay.
This party kept their horses intact.
Except Thoka.
We
Who
definitely
doesn't have a horse? I would offer her a ride on the carpet if she doesn't have a horse.
Soka can have Rudy's horse. Rudy can ride on the back of Bocephus.
Yes.
If you weren't riding the dog, I would be on.
Hold on. Let me check my character sheet and let me look at my animal handling. I don't trust Frankie at all.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but
I would offer if I noticed one didn't have a horse.
I've got a +3 to animal handling. I can ride the horse.
yeah, that'll work.
I'm sure I've done business
You know,
on
just for
horseback.
S's and G's, why don't you give me a roll to get on the horse?
I'm gonna roll the big important golden die, and it's a 9.
See, I want if you
flash of genius. It's a 14.
There you go.
Horse is
It's
about to
awkward
kick
for
you
you, and like your leg goes, and you like kick the rump, and you think you're gonna fall backwards, and somehow you don't want to embarrass yourself in front of Rudy, and you force your leg up over, and you get bored.
Risotto man, your horse does not trust me.
He's used to a smaller person riding him. I'm sorry. He'll get used to you. And Rudy will climb on top of Bocephus.
This is the coolest visual ever. All right, you guys ready to continue heading south? Is there anything you guys want to do?
Quick question out of character is more just to confirm. So for Veratys, there's nothing as a party that we need to do there, but there were things that each individuals needed to do. Is that my understanding?
Yeah, there's like individual levels. There's no party goal for Veratys. It's just the next big city on the road.
Because I think it was like things that came out of the session I wasn't here for when you were chatting to the fortune teller.
Yep, there's some side quest stuff here, and then it's just like you can go to the bathhouses, enjoy, you can gamble. This is kind of a have fun kind of deal. Yeah.
But there's no one that I am particularly looking for, so that's all I need to confirm. It's Poke I gotta get to. Or Pock.
Pock, yep. Hey, what's up?
Damn.
Dark Side. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in.
Be fun.
All right. World map. Dun, dun, dun. There's our Elos token. Broadmere, you setting pace for us?
Aye. They tried to change those stacks. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Dang.
Okay.
What?
We're setting pace to move out of the desert, right? I can offer help because it's the dunes. I know my way around pretty well if you need to get out of here.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll with advantage, Broadmere.
Okay.
Roll one more. Yep, okay.
Nope, I'm getting the 13.
I tried.
It's a little bit slow going.
It might be a little sandier down here.
Yeah, and the horses, horses in sand, unless they've been trained for it, it's kind of rough on them. And the pace is a little bit slower, but you're not at a standstill or anything. And you're traveling for about 2.5 hours. And anybody who wants to can make perception checks.
Why the heck not?
Not great.
24.
9 again.
I got you guys.
All right, Bronmere and Manic, you guys start to, as you guys are walking, you feel like a subtle tremor in the ground. And the ground will shake just subtly for a bit and then stop. And you'll walk for a little bit more, and then you'll feel more tremors, and you're walking along.
All of us
Like-
feel it, or just
No,
the people
just
that cast perception?
Bronmere and Manic.
Is
I
it like
critted my
the
perception check.
Oh, and Aladdin. I did not see the 25. Sorry, buddy.
is it like
doesn't-
an earthquake or
No, it doesn't quite feel like an earthquake. It's very subtle. But as the further along you go, though, when they do happen, it becomes a bit more obvious. And you travel along for a little, and then you hear crashes. Boom, boom. And you break up over a dune, and before you see two desert giants wielding giant scimitars fighting this gargantuan flying insectoid that appears to be trying to eat them. Allow me to pull up the map. I do need to put the Mastiff and Aladdin on here, so 1 second.
So, do they actually look like they're tweaked or something? The eyes look a little bit dilated.
they've been having the sand spice?
You're questioning Wizard of the Coast artwork to me? Let me just call up Chris Perkins real quick. I'll get you an answer.
What color are their eyes? Are they like bright blue?
Sorry, I was pulling up a token. Yes. How about that? They're bright blue. The spice is life, and you guys just, you know what? Everybody roll initiative.
Aw.
Ah,
There was a chance to maybe sneak around this.
here, I gotta change these dice. Ricky, I might go to physical dice if my dice keep staying horrible.
Absolutely.
I got a 7.
We must prepare.
Manic, I didn't get one for you. Oh, there we go.
Dirty 20.
Oh, wait, I get to roll D8 with mine.
All right, Manic, you are first
I got-
in. Oh, yep.
I got 13.
13. Why did it give me an 11 for you? It says you rolled it.
Well, it is. It's 11, but I get my gift alacrity.
Oh, okay, yeah. That changes the order up a bit. Okay. Manic, none of these entities have noticed you guys yet, and it does appear like the giants are fighting for their lives against this creature.
Do they look like they have treasure?
They look like giants holding scimitars fighting a gargantuan insectoid.
What do I know of? What are they? Desert? You said desert giants. Are they like?
Yeah, give me a,
Good creatures.
a history roll. If you're doing an alignment check.
11.
Desert giants are neutral across the board. You know that much. And from stories you've heard that like they're super territorial, but that's all you've really ever heard about them.
I'm assuming this gigant. He looks evil enough. Look at them teeth. Just doing a quick bit of measurements. Fuck it. Into the fray, I say. I'm gonna yeet myself at the big thing.
Yeah.
Now, I will rage on the way, which means I can move 60 feet, get myself to meow, and just see what I get.
Heck yeah.
A7. Sorry, just checking what that is. The ground around me, 15 feet, is difficult terrain.
Oh yeah.
And I shall swing at this dude. Is it considered flanked or no?
Let me roll. Yeah, you can take flanking. They're fighting it with you.
Let's see if I can hit it. Does a 17 hit?
17 just hits.
Hey. That is 22 on the first hit. Correction, 24 on the first hit. Followed by, let's see if we hit with that one. Oh, that's crit. Yeah,
Hell
buddy.
yeah.
Sorry, let me do math. 30 to begin with, plus. So 53 on the second hit.
Awesome.
And then it's my turn.
All right. Next up is Rudy.
By the way, did
All
these
right.
things even notice my tiny little body just goes?
um, Rudy is going to drink his potion of flying.
Hell yeah.
And he is going to fly upward at an angle of 30 feet. So he'll get about there. And then potion of flying, that takes an action, correct?
Correct.
All right. And then bonus action. Let's go ahead and hex the Gnat, however you want to call it. It has disadvantage on strength checks. Shouldn't roll damage. Just casting it, so empty that slot. Anywho, and then Rudy's just gonna tell Bocephus to stay and protect. Stay with and protect Thoka.
Hell yeah. Sir Dinnigan is up next. He is going to knees shaking 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to use the dodge action in case anything comes flying at him. Samwise, you are up. If you make a spell attack against the gigant, I need to know before you do it.
Interesting. Nah. I'll move up. I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on my familiar. Yeah.
Okay.
Is my monstrosity buddy on the ground, or is it kind of in the air?
Right now it's it's within 5 feet of the ground, but it is flying. That way Manic could have his attacks, but that doesn't mean he's going to stay that low. What?
Okay, I'll just
Huh?
do you want Pippin to roll his own initiative, or just go after me?
Always take summons and stuff on your turn. It just makes it easier.
Okay, I'll just ready an action to probably just cast Firebolt at it.
Okay.
And then I'll move Pippin like down, and I won't Brave on Manic. He basically won't do anything this round.
Okay.
But he's going to be high in the air.
Like higher
he'll
than
move
the
and dash.
Gigant.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
That's me.
Awesome. Aladdin, you're up.
All right, some of them.
And same thing goes for you. If you make a spell attack, you need let me declare it before you attack the Gigant.
And I will cast Summon Abjuration.
Okay. What are you summoning?
I'm going to summon a Slade. At 90 feet, so I'm going to summon it right behind the gigantic.
Yeah, what color?
I didn't know there's a color.
There's red slaads, green slaads, gray slaads.
It would be red.
There you are.
And I will. I will have it attack. So use my spell attack. So I get 22 on the first. And 24 on the second.
Where did you summon it at? Because right now it's right by you.
Right behind the gigantic. You can summon it at 90 feet.
Okay.
So how do you attack the gigantic?
Yeah, 22 definitely hits.
22 and a 24.
Yep.
He gets 2 attacks. All right, so it'll be 1d10 plus 3. So first attack would be 5. Second would be 12. So 17 damage.
Awesome turn.
That's it. As a bonus action, can I cast a bonus cantrip if it is a bonus?
Yeah, as long as it's a bonus action. Well,
I'm going to cast Magic Stone.
so summon aberration, is that a
That's an
action?
action.
Okay, so yeah,
Yep.
you still have your bonus action.
All right. So then I'm going to use it to cast. I'm going to grab a couple stones on my backpack and cast Magic Stone on them.
Okay.
And my turn.
Awesome. So the desert giant on the left is going to swing its falchion at the gigant. 22 definitely hits, and a 26 definitely hits. 24 on the first one. 22 on the second one for 46 damage. And then the other one is going to also attack the gigant. It's a 28 to hit. And a 25 to hit. 27. And 26 damage. Another 53.
I don't know if this matters, but if the thing hits, it can't regain hit points until the start of the aberration's next turn.
The gigant?
Yeah, whatever it hits. Yeah.
Okay. Bronmere, you were up.
Sweet. So Braun is going to move up to there and in front of his good friend Samwise. And from the Staff of Thunder and Lightning. I'm gonna hit him with a lightning strike.
Okay, is that a spell attack roll?
DC 17 Dex throw.
Okay. It gets advantage
90.
against spell attacks and spell saving throws. That is a 17.
Half of 33.
So
16.
16. All right, that creature is bloodied.
Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
Is that it for Bronmere?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm done.
No, it's okay. Thoka.
All right, I have a question about mounted combat because I'm not usually on a fucking horse. How far does a horse move?
I
60
believe
feet.
I believe a horse has, yeah, it's 50 or 60. You'd have to look up the stat. All right, I can look it up for you real quick. Riding horse has a speed of 60 feet.
Okay, if I command the horse to move forward the 60 feet to be right next to Manic, can I also dismount and attack on my turn?
Yes.
Alrighty, I will command it to move right next to Manic. Hopefully your lunch meat doesn't die, Rudy. I will dismount, bonus action rage.
Okay.
And then make my first attack. This will be, I don't need to be reckless, but I will Great Weapon Master.
Heck yeah.
Hey,
Get 'em.
boy. That's a
You,
crit.
you crit too? Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's pull the old Matthewlator out. Am I doubling Great Weapon Master or no?
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Yeah.
That is insane. So it is a D12 plus Great Weapon Master plus another D12 because of Orcish Fury and plus 7 plus my strength. So 2d12 plus 10, so 34 plus my strength is 4, so 34. And why not throw a smite on there to
38.
show everybody I'm better than them?
All
So
right.
And your rage, and your rage damage as well.
So 34 plus 16 is 50 plus 4.
38. It was 38, not 34. So 54
Plus
is where
the
you're
2
at.
for rage.
Plus the
So
2
that's
for
40.
rage.
So 56.
Yep.
Plus
Before the
some
rolls.
rolls.
Fucking shit.
I hate to tell you that I'm a zealot barbarian, so it's 1d6 plus half my barbarian. It's a shit ton of damage, Frankie.
Okay, 56 plus your roll. Roll it. This thing's got 400 some hit points, dog.
56. It's a shit ton of damage. 67, 68, 70. 77 damage.
Nice.
He ain't heard no bell.
Second
It
attack.
takes a metric shit ton to kill it.
So I did that kind of
Second
damage
attack.
in 2 hits, and you did in 1. Noted.
18 plus a lot, Frankie. Plus 5 only. I forgot I'm Great Weapon Master, so 23. All right. I'm playing a different character, boys and girls, and it's my first time in real combat. Sorry, Rudy. 1d12 plus 2d8s. I didn't want to kill Rudy. Plus 10 plus another 10. I'm sorry, plus another 7. 6 plus 2 plus 2 is 10 plus 7 plus 10. This is a shit ton. 6 plus 2 is 10 plus 7, 17. Plus another 10, 27. Plus the 7 from that, 34 damage.
Hell
Damn.
yeah.
The baby is congratulating me on my 34 damage.
Woo.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn, and I'm looking at Manic to see what he can do.
I need every creature within 5 feet of the gigant to make a DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
I can do that.
Okay. I cannot do that. 13. Whoops.
What'd you get, Cook?
17.
All right. So both of you fail. You take 80 poison damage.
How much?
80.
That's a lot.
Ooh.
That's a
That
shit ton.
shit.
That's a
That is
shit
quite a
ton of
lot.
damage.
Oh, no.
And you have the poison condition for the next 1 minute.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
And you cannot regain hit points until that minute is up.
I'm in danger.
Oh
I'm in
no.
danger.
Or
Manic's in
somebody
danger.
casts a lesser restoration, which cures poison.
That's another poison. Do you get to see the poison? Like, does it come out of the gigantic?
So it's called a scale dust. So the gigant begins to rise from the ground and releases magical dust from its wings in a 30-foot cube. Each creature in that area must make a DC 19 Constitution saving throw, or take 80 poison damage on a failed save, half as much damage on a successful one. On a successful failure, on a success or failure, the creature is poisoned. Oh, I didn't realize it was either way.
Could I do an insight or medicine check to see if I recognize the poison?
Sure. I'll say a DC 12. You're a healer.
Manic, you still breathing?
Barely.
I've got 12, bud.
I got 5.
Okay, 26. So I'll just yell out to the party. I'm like, stay away from it. It's poisonous. I
Hell
think
yeah.
Manic and Taka are poisoned.
And in a lot of trouble. That was
And then
one of its 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
oh jeez.
So it makes a mandible attack. We'll go at the desert giant to the left, which is looking pretty damn hurt. 17 definitely hits for 24 more.
I will sentinel reaction swing at it.
Yeah, you will.
Go ahead. That giant to the left.
Deal as much damage before it puts me down. Which is probably soon. Ugh. 25 more points from me.
Okay. 2 Talon attacks now. First one at the other desert giant. That is a 32 to hit. For 21 damage. So it is also bloodied. Second Talon
great.
attack. I don't. How did the slad do? Did the slad survive?
He's behind him. Does he take it too?
Oh yeah, it's a 30-foot cube all the way around him. So it would have
So let me
been the
check
80
how many hit points. So what does he have to roll? A con save?
con
Yeah.
save. Yeah.
I think it was what 19.
I'll roll it while you do your thing. I'll let you.
Yep. Well, depending on whether or not that thing's still up is where it's going to attack. That's why I wanted to know.
All right. So con save. He rolled a 10.
Which is a failure, so 80.
Hit points is. He has 50 hit. Well, no, sorry. Yeah, he has 50 hit points.
All right,
he would
so
have died.
he's gone. All right, I am going to eeny, meeny, miny, moe this with a dice. Odd, it's Thoka. Even, it's Manic.
I hope it's Stoker.
That's a 9. That's odd. Thoka, coming at you with a Talon.
My AC is not high.
Yep, that's 24.
I think that hits because my AC is 13.
That is 16 damage.
I am down, but I pop back up
Can you
because
use it?
of Orcish whatever the fuck.
Yep, 1 hit point left. Good thing, because a target who dies while poisoned in this way dies. Or goes to 0 hit points while poisoned this way is dead.
What?
Manic stepped away on his turn.
Stepped out. Stepped out. He's so scared.
Oh, because of Orcish Fury, I get an attack after I use my relentless endurance.
Oh, go ahead.
I still have it at advantage, correct?
Yes. Well, no, you're poisoned, so it'd be straight roll.
Oh, straight roll. Okay, so let's hope we hit. I am going Great Weapon Master. Is this thing blooded at all?
Yeah, it's hurt pretty bad. I have a feeling that's the only turn it's gonna get.
I fucking hope so, bud. I got 1 HP. Let me just check this. Plus 5, 17.
17 just hits.
Fucking Christ. We're
Come
gonna
on,
go
Cook.
with a smite.
It's got 16 hit points left. You could do it.
I think I get it because it's 10 plus a D12 plus 2D8 plus 7. So it's 17 minimum before I roll.
No, that doesn't sound right because you could roll 1 on all of those things, so it would be 10
But
plus.
because the 10 plus his strength plus rage is going to be
Plus Great Weapon Master plus strength.
So
There's
even
a
before
lot
he rolls the dice.
How do you
it'll
kill this
be-
thing that just about killed you, Thoka?
Yeah, no, there's nothing fancy about this because Thoka's never been this close to death before, and is just swinging with wild abandon. So, however you decide, I kill it while I'm recklessly swinging this fucking great axe.
You go down from this Talon strike and force your way back up. It's like you're laying there in the sand for a moment, and then one eye shoots open, and you climb up, and then you just swing down on this thing and split it in half. As the front half falls and the back half falls, the wings stop fluttering, and 2 very hurt giants defensively hold their falchions and look at the party.
Are we still in combat?
That is what I'm asking you. It is Manic's turn.
Manic, do you speak giant?
I do not. So you're saying they're looking defensive, but they haven't like gone at us or anything like that? Is that what I'm
They're
saying?
poisoned. They're bloodied. They're looking pretty rough. You guys are wild cards, and they are regarded you as such.
So watching Thucker wallop this thing, I'm just gonna like lean forward, swords pointing the ground, like I'm hurting. I'm just gonna slap Thucker on the back. I'm like, good job. Just like catch my breath. And
When you
I'm not
slap
doing
Thunker on the back, she like coughs up blood.
Manic, I don't know if you have any Kyotom's ointment left, but it cures poison.
I do.
I thought they
not
couldn't
even
heal.
He won't heal, but it will cure his poison condition,
Oh,
and then he can heal.
gotcha.
Yeah, I will use a dose of that then. Boop. I'm just like smearing it.
Rudy, you are after Manic.
All right. Rudy will fly 30 more feet forward. And seeing Manic using the ointment and Thoka just a bloody mess. Rudy will I'll go 34 more feet up in there, like at an angle, so I'll try to be like 60 feet up in the air as well.
Okay.
Rudy will cast Vortex Wart on Thoka and put him right in front of Bromir. And if he can, he'll hold both of his hands up in front of the desert giants, and be like, "Listen, we don't mean you any harm. Trying to help you out.
Do you speak giant?
I don't."
Okay.
But I'm trying to be as friendly as possible. This little 3-foot tall flying gnome,
Nice.
60 foot up, so hopefully I'm like eye level, or trying to be as eye level as possible.
Yeah, you're pretty dang close. Samwise. This is the real wild card here, folks.
Time to harvest some giant parts. Are either of the male?
They are both female.
Okay.
No more backpacks.
Well,
Are
no, we can
they
get some
looking for
pouches
employment?
Oh God.
I
though.
generally I
Oh.
would walk straight to the corpse, but since they are possible hostiles, I'll do nothing because I can start casting comprehend languages, but that takes 11 minutes, and I will just see what happens. There you go, wild card.
Aladdin.
Noticing that Manic used the ointment, and knowing that Brimer's a cleric, and not knowing what dangers behold us, I will go to Thonka, and I'll pass him one of the ointments. And say, the other guy spread it all over him, and it seems to be okay. Perhaps you should do the same thing so the cleric doesn't have to use a spell on you. I don't know exactly if it will heal you, but I saw him do it, so here you go. And I'm going to give my rocks to Abu, and I'm going to have my turn right next to Tonka. And Branimir.
The giant on the left approaches the giant on the right, and they go shoulder to shoulder, still holding out their scimitars. And they speak in giant. Do anybody? Bronmir, do you speak
Bronmir
giant?
does. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Always speak the language of your enemy.
Well, Bronmir, these desert giants, they don't look like they're attacking.
Yeah.
And the one on the left, ask you, friend or enemy?
Ooh.
I mean, Braun's really the wild card here.
Braun?
Braun is the wild card.
It's your turn.
I will
Brimha.
move up. For Izmir, they got nice and close together. I think that's 30 feet. I'll be like, Normally, giants are not my friend. However, you don't seem to be hostile, and we did save you. Um, put your weapons away, and we will not attack you. You can be free to go about your business.
Brian, you are between me and the Giants, right?
I moved up.
Okay.
Yeah, I am between you
Yeah.
and the giant. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that sentence you just uttered.
Do you speak giant?
I do not. I speak common.
Hey, you
Or
don't know what you don't know what I said. But he's not attacking them. He seems to be
You
waiting for a
deign to
response.
tell us where we may go in our own home?
I do.
Ooh.
You're in no shape to fight, and we don't necessarily want one. Put your weapons up,
Make
and we
an
will put ours up.
intimidation roll at advantage since they are your favorite enemy.
That's not necessarily a good thing, Frankie.
the heart of the cards, buddy.
Art of the cards. We're fighting.
Who's we?
Well,
I'm pretty sure I'll
okay,
just die.
Bronmir's fighting.
I have an HP.
They rolled 19 on their Constitution save, and you insolent, and they're gonna charge. Thoka, you're up.
That was not.
Wait,
Uh,
what was
I'm
Ronmir's? Ronmir, what was your intimidation check? I didn't see it.
7.
He
A
rolled a
7?
4 and a 7 with advantage. Manic just
I need
looks
to
up
get rid of
like,
these
"What
fucking
did you
guys."
say, bro?"
I trust Bron implicitly. I'm assuming he was trying to calm it down, and these guys are just aggressive.
Yes. I wasn't trying to escalate.
It is
This is
Thoka's
what
They're
turn.
coming
Might
right
not
for.
have
This is
been
what you get for trusting.
de-escalating, but I wasn't. Well, I got a dwarf. A dwarf got a dwarf, bro. That's all there is to it.
Free action. Can I roll a history check, possibly at advantage because they're desert giants, to see how aggressive these fuckers are? I mean, obviously they're attacking us. I don't know. Cook doesn't know shit about desert
Yeah,
giants.
history check.
Not great. 14.
Yeah, same deal. They're neutral alignment down the board. But they are super territorial. If they feel like you're desecrating their lands or trespassing, then Desert Giant will fuck you up, and these things hit pretty hard. So that's what you know.
Okay. Kyoto's ointment is an action.
Yes.
I'm going to slather myself in the fashion of Manic.
Okay, that just cures the poison condition.
I'm fine with that. Because I got the slowest person ever in between me and the Giants. And if you don't mind zooming out on the map for me, because I'm looking at it through the Twitch stream, and I've got 40 feet of movement. I'm going to be 40 feet back,
40 feet.
away from the fucking Giants. It's going to end my rage, and I don't give a shit. This is not my job. There's a horse there in between us. They could eat the horse.
This isn't a dumb bug. These are intelligent creatures. Manic,
They can run over the horse.
You don't know what Broadbeer just said, but the entire mood has just shifted. As instead of just pointing the falchion, the giant is now ready to start swinging. the foul shit.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought process behind it. Whatever the fuck Bronmir said made them mad, and I thought he was cool, and now I'm second guessing that.
But it is Manic's turn. Back at the top of the order.
Oh, I'm in so much danger. So are they like eyeballing me, or are they eyeballing Braun specifically?
Whatever Braun said, made up their mind that you're all going to die.
Thanks, Rudy, for porting me out of there.
Yeah, of course.
I will.
Run away. No, I'm just joking.
You have a telly, right? You're Shadow Archive?
Yeah. What do I want to do? I'm going to
You haven't seen him
look
attack
at.
yet.
Yeah, I'm looking real shabby, but I'm just gonna walk in between them and Bron, and I'm like stumbling, but I'm ready, and because I see their aggression, but I haven't moved yet, and I will hold an attack if they come at me, but I'm just kind of like, I'll stand in the way.
Rudy, you get the feeling that the raising your hands might have worked. And then Bronmir says some words, and all of a sudden, it does not appear that it's going to work. As the one on the right is picking up a rock, and it looks like it's about to chuck it at you once it gets a good grip.
Okay.
Oh, chucking rocks. That's not cool. That is a very giant thing to do, though.
Is it Rudy's turn?
It is Rudy's turn.
Oh, okay. Manic, I can't let you die. Vortex warp Manic 90 feet back.
Fine.
Oh, time for the real hero to get into combat.
And
90 would be off the map, so I just moved him 80.
yeah, that's fine. Rudy's gonna fly
What the fuck?
here and try to block out Bronmir and be like, no, no, no. And he's gonna motion to him. Don't listen to him. We don't want to fight. We'll leave. And he'll end his turn.
I gotta give you disadvantage to roll this persuasion, because they're already set, so...
Disadvantage. Okay, come on, good rolls, please.
Let me see that charismatic artificer.
I'm gonna flash a genius it to make it a 13 to see if that helps.
It didn't.
Oh, cards are spoken.
Samwise.
Okay.
Oh, wait for
Where
Rudy.
did Bocephus go?
Bocephus.
Bocephus hadn't moved from the first time
Bocephus.
you commanded him to stand next to me, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna have Bocephus though. You're way back there. Bocephus is gonna run and stand in front and guard Samwise.
Hell yeah, it is Sam's turn.
Okay.
What can I tell? Are they looking for violence, or have they
They threw
reconsidered?
rocks.
Oh, have they? Have they already thrown
They
rocks?
have not thrown
No,
rocks.
the one on the
They
right
have
is
not
currently arming himself with a rock, getting ready to
Yeah.
chuck it, like stretching. Like, yep, this is gonna feel real good to hit you guys with these rocks. Basically, guys, negotiations have failed. You had your shot. The dice spoke. We're fighting this out.
Possibly.
Okay. Oh, probably the right one then.
Awesome. Wisdom save?
Yeah, 17.
I had inspiration and I forgot. Oh my gosh.
+5 to the roll. Ooh, that's a failure. That's 13. What do you polymorph it to?
Oof. What is slow and non-hostile?
A snail.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go with a snail, Frankie.
A whale. A super slow.
A whale. Hell yeah.
There is no token for a snail, so you'll get the flail snail, but we know it's tiny, okay? All right. Is that end your turn?
And then Pippin will breathe on the left one.
Okay.
From what this giant could tell, his friends just disappeared.
Yep.
He's like, what the hell?
So it's
Dex.
Dex 17.
Yeah, dex save. 14. That's a failure.
That is unfortunate. Poor guy. Yeah. Only 7 acid damage. Unless he's got resistance or absorb elements.
Is it fire?
No, it's acid.
You said you cast fire breath.
I miscommunicated. I mean, it's Dragon's Breath. You can select the Dragon's Breath that you use.
Bob, did you pull up a stat block?
No.
Okay, because they're
well-
immune to fire, and you did say fire breath, so I'm just.
I can go with that anyway. Oh, I fibbed. I brought up the Gargant's stat block so I could see what I could harvest. Well, I haven't brought up the Giants yet because, they're not dead yet,
All right.
if that matters.
7
I
damage.
assume it doesn't.
Is that?
I mean, I don't
turn?
mind going with the fire. I mean, it's just.
No, it's all,
but yeah,
it's all
that's my
right.
turn.
I'm just making sure that I understood you correctly. Aladdin, you're up.
Seeing this escalated quickly and knowing people are hurt, Aladdin will move. Still fine. And he will cast Charm Monster. And since we attacked it, that means he gets advantage on a save. It'll be a Wisdom 18 save.
Could you read that spell to me real quick?
Yeah. So I display it. But Charm Monster says you attempt to charm a creature you can see within range and must make a Wisdom saving throw. It does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. If it
Okay,
fails the saving
that's
throw,
what I
it's
wanted to
charmed by you
remember.
until the spell ends. Yep.
So I get advantage.
Yes.
It's a 22.
That passes. And then seeing that he resisted that, I will have Abu throw one of the magic stones at him.
Heck yeah! Is that a save or an attack roll?
That's an attack. 27 to hit.
Definitely
God
hits.
damn.
Be for 8 magical damage. Or sorry, 8, 9, 10.
Bludgeoning should be.
I'm sure that's his pistol. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. So I don't think he gets my warlock thing, so it should just be 8 magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got. No more turn.
Awesome. Left giant is definitely up. Does Pippin have hit points?
Yeah, he's got
One.
1.
I have no idea what just happened, but my tokens are screwing up. It will not let me put that token back on the map. Is that because
There you
one
go.
of you guys are messing with me?
No, I just moved it
No.
on for you.
Yeah, and then as soon as I put my pointer over it, it like automatically grabs it. It's weird. Okay. Pippin's gonna get the first attack.
Pippin, no.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
How do you want to do this?
Moves up to Rudy. Readies the falchion like a baseball bat, and you are set up on a tee, and he's gonna swing.
Ooh.
Gosh.
Ooh, that was so close.
Well, I'm like eye level with him, right?
31 to hit.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep, that hits. 31 hits.
24 slashing damage.
Okay.
Bromir, you're up.
Ah, great.
You on 1 hit point yet, Rudy?
Not yet. I got a ways to go before I can rage.
Indeed.
Get ready.
Rage.
You moved us so far away from you.
I was saving your lives.
So sorry I lost.
You're in and out, bro.
Oh. Okay. I lost my character. God. I lost everything there for a minute. I apologize.
It's all good. Don't
I
worry.
don't even know what happened.
Yeah, it was freaking out on me too.
What's going on? Okay. Jeez. Okay, so Braun is going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And he can go there and attack with him. I'm going to upcast it to level 4.
Oh,
So
shit.
we might have a chance. Might have a chance to do a little more damage. Damage.
3d8, right?
Yeah.
13 misses
Or
though.
it's D8 plus 5. Yeah, probably. Fuck it. I'll make an attempt to hit it with my staff. I'm done. Probably literally. I end my turn.
Thoka, you are up.
Fuck off, dude. I got 1 HP.
1 HP,
Um,
and you're like 100 feet away.
I am also 100 feet away. Lay on
I got
hands.
83, but I'm standing in front of a killer giant.
Lay on hands is an action, unfortunately.
Yes, it is.
I am right next to Manic, however. Manic, I'm hoping you have more than one of those Kyotum's ointments. I'm going to lay on hands to Manic. 15 HP.
Sweet. Cheers.
I'm going to whisper in his ear, your idiot dwarf started this, your idiot dwarf better fucking finish this.
Ooh.
And I am going to, against all advisement from the voices inside my head, move up my 40 feet.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That puts you just in front of Bocephus.
Perfect. My rage ends as I have neither taken damage nor caused damage. And I'm hoping for the best. That is my turn.
All right, Manic, we are back at the top with you.
I'm going to just swallow a bunch of this ointment as quick as I can as I start running forward. So I use an action to do that. Bonus action, I will teleport though. So that goes 10, 20, 30, 40 base movement, then teleport 10, 20, 30. So I'm right behind them, but that is my turn.
Okay, rage drops.
Yeah, my rage dropped when I didn't do anything the other turn.
Oh yeah, Rudy, you just got smacked with a falchion.
I did. All right. So I'm at eye level with this guy, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna fly up and like get above his head. I'm gonna just pull out my hammer and say, "All right, you asked for it." And Rudius is gonna swing his hammer at this giant skull.
It is flanked.
Does it count as? It is flanking. Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. First attack.
23 hits.
23 to hit. Uh, for 10 points of damage. Plus, nope. What? I don't have hex on him. Never mind. Second attack. With advantage. Come on. 23 to hit. I'm
That
going
hits.
to use my bonus action to go ahead and pump a smite into it as well. So let's go ahead and do that. So 3 radiant damage plus 9 bludgeoning. For a total of 12 more. Yeah, and then I'm gonna Bocephus will he'll oof. He'll move up next to Manic.
Okay.
Since Manic got up so far. And that will be Rudius's turn, just flying above this giant's head.
Samwise, you're up.
I would just mind whip the giant.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it's like a N17 save.
$17 on the dice for an 18.
I'll silver it.
Okay. Who are you giving advantage to?
That is I'll give it to Rudy.
All right, that's a failure.
Sweet. I'll just roll damage. It's psychic. 7.
All right.
That's it for me.
Okay, Aladdin.
I'm gonna go 30 feet. So I'm gonna go about another 15 feet in the air. 45 feet from. I will Eldritch Blast. 26. The first hit.
Ooh.
And 29 for the second.
Hell yeah.
12 damage for the first one. And 15 damage for the second.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Both
As I'm
newbies got a
flying up,
kill.
I would just have a red kind of like streak, just like a beam that's going towards the giant. And so like one hand kind of like throws that beam, and then with the other hand throws the other beam. It just kind of like hits the giant like in the head with the beam.
Hell yeah. So that giant is definitely dead. We're gonna go ahead and take a bio break. Everybody meet back here in, let's say, 5 minutes. And then we'll go on, because technically you guys are out of combat as long as Samwise keeps concentration on that snail. Every
Has
giant you
every
have
giant
met?
you've met tried to kill us, or have you tried to kill every giant you've met?
First giant was like killing kids back in
Yeah.
the day. And then their family came at us after that. I didn't understand the conversation, so I just saw more giants attacking us. These guys were like, hey, we helped you out. And then they've turned on us. I don't understand the conversation.
Exactly.
From my understanding, all giants are dicks.
So do you want me to fire this giant up?
So we are back, by the way. So yeah, what are we doing with the snail?
I'll vote for Batman baning it out of the plane.
Okay.
I vote for verticality. Yeah.
Yeah, just as high
Alright.
as you can get, and down she
Watch it
comes.
splat.
I am going to roll 20d6.
Rudy will.
Yep, you fly 200 feet up in the air
Mhm.
with this snail looking innocent and drop it. And 20d6 damage. That is 75.
Not
Just
bad.
above Av.
A snail has 1 hit point, and the giant had 74 left. You just killed this
Oh
thing.
my gosh.
Fuck. You
Hey,
fucks. When he said 70 something, I was like, fuck, he's gonna get another attack.
we
And
can
we're
take
going
it.
to die.
So, before you lies the carcass of a gigant and 2 desert giants.
Manic.
Yes. Would you like me to carve something up for you?
And it take 22 points of healing.
Can I try to harvest some of that toxic dust stuff?
Off the wings?
Yeah, whatever it was that almost killed Docker and Manic.
Yeah, so you step up to the wings. Go ahead and make a survival check.
$16.
Okay. You begin scraping the wings, and yeah, I'll give you 1 vial of that scale dust.
Okay.
Lion's gonna look at me.
So that's a DC
That's
19
not fair.
Constitution saving throw, and it does 10d8 damage.
Okay, take 13 points of healing.
I'll take that. Shit. Fuck you, Google AI. I'm Googling something and it's like built a fire giant strike. No, bitch, that's not what I'm asking.
I don't know why that was so funny, but that was hella funny.
I don't know that there is a belt of desert giant strength.
There's not a belt of desert giant strength.
I think that would just
But,
revert to giant strength.
In older editions, there were specific components for a belt of giant strength, and I don't know how you would work that.
I assume it's the type of giant, like, because there's a hill giant strength, and then it amps up from there, right?
Yeah, it amps up from there. I just didn't know what the specific component from the body was.
It's
Dope is
leather,
gonna
so
try.
you would have to skin it.
It's leather and blood.
I figured that just
So,
came with the leather.
what kind of check is this?
Survival?
Okay, not the best at these. No, phone, stop opening up things that I didn't tap on. You guys go ahead and do that while I'm pulling my character sheet back up. Do whatever you're doing. Survival? I got a +0 because I'm not optimized for that. Let's see. 16.
+5 for Flash of Genius, 21.
21. You heard the gnome.
Yeah. So as you go to carve some of this giant skin and you get closer, you realize that its skin is tattooed with these intricate runes all over. It is covered in tribal-like tattoos, written in giant.
So Bond
And
should be
you
able
dig.
to.
Well, he probably could have if Thoka wasn't slicing just right down the middle of the script and carving the skin off.
With the +0 in survival, I'm just hacking.
Yep. You get
Ryan's gonna
you
throw
get
up in
enough.
the air.
Yeah, you can get enough skin for a belt.
Also, I have personal words for Bronmere and Rudy. Rudy's are more of thanks for not letting me die. Bronmere, hey buddy. I thought we were cool. And apparently you said fuck you to these to these giants, and they started attacking us, buddy.
No, I told them to be about their business and we would be about ours. You heard my words. I wasn't aggressive.
I heard your
You can't
words, but
trust
understand them. No.
you can't trust giant kind. They said you dare tell us where to go in our own domain? And they started picking up rocks. I didn't seek a fight.
You're leaving out the part where you replied, "Yeah, I do."
That's not quite what I said.
See, what Bron's saying just reinforces my understanding. Giants are dicks.
Giants are dicks.
Do these guys have like anything on them other than just giant kit?
Yeah, nothing that you'd be able to wield as far as their weaponry goes. Rudy could, if he wanted to, try to like get some of the metal, like maybe break off a piece of the sword or whatever, to have some steel. But
Yeah, you can load my wagon up. No problem. I don't care. All I've got is a couple water barrels and a food barrel.
Hey, Manic, come here and help me break off some of this metal from the sword.
Okie doke.
And I'm gonna pat him on the back and give him guidance. Be like, right here, break this off here.
What am I rolling?
it's survival.
That is with the
Ooh.
guidance, 21.
Hell yeah. I'd say you get 40 pounds of steel.
40 pounds.
Easily lift it and just go, here you go, buddy.
How big is the pieces of steel that he cut up?
You told him to cut it off in one chunk. He cut it off in one chunk.
Here.
I'm helping.
Can you put it in the cart for me? I'm not very strong.
Yeah. Is there any sign around here of what like triggered? Is there anything that would indicate what triggered their fight, or is it just they've come across each other and fought?
So, giants actually hunt desert giants. They're a food source.
So we did save them.
Yes, you
and then
did.
they were dicks about them.
Wow.
And they still acted like dicks.
They are super territorial, guys, and you had a chance. You instead of going the persuasion route, you went the intimidation route. I mean, it's on brand, Broadbeer, but
I thought it was a good bit of role play.
I would like to point out the fact that I killed the real threat here, and then it went downhill from there.
Yeah, that scale
Yeah, but
dust is no
technically
joke.
you died.
I didn't die. I bounced back. Mini coma.
You know what I just thought about? You shouldn't have been able to come back.
Uh-oh.
But we already let it happen. But next time I'm going to have to think about that because technically you're going to 0 and regaining
Oh yeah, I
1.
hit 0. Yeah, because you have to hit 0 to bounce back to 1.
Yeah. But you survived. Somehow it worked.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Fuck me. Took a second adventure, and she's dead.
I think somebody's
Nice knowing you.
got Revivify here. Don't worry
I
about
was
it.
about to say, you better have Revivify. Remember, I am a zealot barbarian, and it is free.
Yep, no
I
cost
remember nothing.
to revive.
I'll have to consider that.
You better
Ooh.
pack Revivify at all times.
I thought Thaka and Bronmir were gonna like be buddies, but
Now you're getting all up in his
I see
business.
the relationship going south.
Hey, buddy,
Dude,
it's
I can
enemies to
relate to
lovers.
this
It's a
so
slow
much.
burn.
Like a friend inviting you to their other friend that you didn't know, and it's like, oh, this guy seems so cool, and then after an hour and a half, you're like, nope, I can't fucking stand this
Right.
motherfucker.
Fuck, I need to go.
Your God is a brother to my God.
They are brothers.
Exactly.
And I was wrong
Yeah,
earlier
brothers-
when I posted about his
Brothers
little
don't
brother
always get
Ignatius.
along.
That's fair.
The evil god Ignatius is actually Valtor's child, not brother. I posted wrong in lore.
But damn it, you
Noted
better
for
not fight my
further.
brother. You fight my brother, you're fighting me. So
Sam, anything else you're going to try to take? You're going to try to get some talons off this thing, mandibles, or...
If I
Oh, the,
cast Detect
fuck.
Magic, is any of it magical?
if you use a spell slot and cast it, no. It's looks like you might be able to make some kind of weaponry from it, or maybe crush it and use it as component, but...
Oh, sweet. Sure. What do you want me to roll?
It'll be a survival check again.
While he's rolling, I gotta ask the squad, is there a group tally man, or is everybody keeping track of their own gold?
Gonna re-roll that, Frankie.
Okay.
Generally, we
Yeah,
kind of
keep
just
track of mine.
divvy it out to begin with, and then everyone is just tracking their own. Like, there's no party funds.
Flash of
You guys are
genius
selfish.
stamina, so that's a 20.
Oh, we share it out to each other as we need it, but
Mhm.
it's just because JD used to be the banker.
Yeah, you're able to get the mandibles separated in one of the talons.
But anything that goes into like the bag or in the wagon or things like components like what they get now, that they chuck it into loot, the loot chat, just so we're
My
tracking.
character will throw up again as he watches Sam remove and disfigured.
You're like, who are
So
these
there's just
people?
a hunk of giant meat in the back of the wagon.
Reminds me of when Manic was collecting
And-
so many goblins, the flies were flying around him.
Yeah, there was just like
We got
Can-
heads, hands, ears, all this kind of stuff, just like dangling off my horse, and then the horse was getting a little upset about the rotting flesh. I was like,
Can Rudia start the tanning process of the giant flesh
Yes,
for
you may.
Please.
Soka?
Be a survival
I
roll.
will give
Any
you
kind of check,
guidance.
anything? Normal. Thank you.
In fact, since I'm experienced at harvesting and tanning giant
I'm
leather,
gonna
can I
use
just
my,
put in the help action.
If he can't give me the help action, I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll.
He can give you the help action.
Okay. Here's the advantage. I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh. Flash of genius for a 13.
Broad is playing a practical joke on you as he tells you that like you don't really know how to tan leather unless you pissed on your leather. So like, hey, what do you? So you're pissing on this leather
Hang on,
to start the tanning
I didn't
process.
roll guidance. That's my bad. +4,
There
so
you
that'd be
go.
17 with guidance.
Okay, never mind. You're not pissing on the
I
leather.
forgot about guidance.
Oh, you found
you
the piss actually work wonders.
you scrape
Yeah.
it. You scrape the flesh clean of all the sinew and connective tissue, and you get a rack out and stretch the leather and tie it off. And a couple days in this desert sun is all it should take, especially with how dry it is out here, to have some tanned giant leather.
Too bad we're only spending a few hours. Right?
Sir Dinnigan finally comes out from hiding behind some rocks. Good show, chaps.
Are you still frightened of giants?
He is petrified of fucking giants.
You've seen us kill 2 now. Come on, Sir Denigan.
3 technically, right?
Yeah, 2 just
Oh
here.
yeah, 3 now. Just
Yeah.
now.
It's all right. We know
that
dwarves will have a hard time counting.
Urge
We're
to
just
murder
we
rises.
we love you, Eric. We're just playing.
I know. I'm not mad at all.
I know you stayed quiet, so I was like, ooh.
I kind of made a face like
Yeah.
I imagined Bronmer would. What are you doing, dog? I'm not
You
paying
guys have
attention to
taken
when you're
quite a bit
talking
of
like this.
time to harvest all this stuff.
Just a short rest.
Yeah, if you weren't harvesting, you could take a short rest, roll some hit die.
I don't need hit.
Soka, you're no longer bloodied,
Most of
right?
this comes back.
No, I'm still blooded. I got 14 HP.
Oh, okay. Well, because that sucks for you as a rock flies from behind
Yep.
and strikes you.
There's another
I've
one.
only got 13 HP.
And you take...
That sounds like a lot. That's a long pause.
Yeah, sorry, it's 4d10 plus 8. 31
Oh, shit.
31 bludgeoning damage as a giant comes over the hill and seeing you all hack up its tribesmate. Fight is back on. Manic, we are back in
Now we
initiative
look like
order.
the bad
You are
guys.
up.
Look like Thoka is down.
Oh, shit.
Hey, yeeting forward. Rage
Hell yeah, roll it up.
gets me the distance. I'm like, fuck it again, and I will. Sorry, just loading up the table. A 3. Yeah. And I will swing at old mate. Let's give it a go.
Are we using some initiative?
Second.
I'm reading this map right. You're still bloody.
So are we using the same initiative?
Yeah, we're using the same initiative.
Okay.
And I am still very much, yes, bloodied. Oh, that's a miss. Let's
What?
swing again. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
And I will bonus action.
Don't forget you have inspirations that you guys almost never use.
Yeah, why not? I'll use my inspiration because that's sad.
Are you packing Great Weapon Master or?
Yep. I probably shouldn't be. That's a 15,
It misses
which I assume
as
also
well.
misses.
It does.
But can I get a? Let me just check. What is it? A dex save, please.
They suck at dex. 10 on the die. So 10.
10. So a little shadow appears behind it and pops, dealing 6 type of force damage.
Hell yeah. Rudy. You are up.
All right. Rudy's going to fly forward 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. At an angle up to 30 feet in the air. He's going to cast a firebolt at this giant.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm going to do it for you this way. You hit it with the firebolt and realize that it takes absolutely 0 damage from it.
I forgot that it's immune. Yep. Okay.
Sir Den
Hey, don't
again.
feel
That'll-
bad. Hey, Frankie, you want to tell him about how I cast a 4th level spell against something that was immune?
Oh
to
yeah,
fire?
and I got super narrative about it. And I was like, and then the dude mimic is immune to fire damage. 5,
Don't
10,
feel bad.
That'll do
15,
it for
20,
Rudy.
25,
Oh,
30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Josephus will
30.
move up.
And
There you go, Dedigan.
Sir Dinigan dashes.
I'll check to make sure there's none down here.
And Samwise, you are up.
Do I see any other family members behind the giant, or is it just the singular giant that we can see?
Okay, Samwise, you are 3.5 foot tall. There are hills and rocks in front of you and dunes and a giant. Make an investigation or a perception check with advantage or disadvantage.
Roll big, just to shut him up.
Well, I rolled a 1. I'm gonna re-roll that with halfling.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
You're using your halfling luck on a perception check.
Well, I mean,
Absolutely.
there's no cooldown on it.
True.
Yeah, I rate it.
But I guess it's
13
2 anyway.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't tell.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I guess it's another harvest potential. I'll poly it.
Okay, go ahead. Wisdom save,
Saving
right?
throw. Yeah.
$13, that's a failure.
Okay, it's another snail.
Okay.
I will look at Rudy and like do finger guns to him.
Aladdin, you are up, and there's now a snail where the giant was.
I will look up, holding my stomach, wretched in pain. Have my hand out like about to cast. Like, oh, good. I'm glad that you guys took care of it. And attack.
First time?
All right. Manic, a very angry snail, climbs over to your boot and starts trying to, bite it, but it's a fucking snail. Bronmere, you're up. Thoka is down.
I know. I will kneel next to Thoka. I want to do bad stuff, no, but I won't. I will cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Ooh.
And oh, hey, 13 number Thoka.
13 back to you.
13 back.
And bonus action.
Yep.
Bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on Thoka.
Can't do that, buddy.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
Bonus action.
Yes, I can. Why can't?
Then you just cast
No,
Cure
two
Wounds.
spell.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's,
spell and spell.
they're 2-leveled spells.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Then I look Thoka in her bloodshot eyes and I tell her, I will buy you the finest armor that you can find in Veratys.
Forever. Thank you.
Thoka, you are up. You are
And I
prone.
end my turn.
You open your eyes And you see the smiling dwarf looking down at you, like with a "So, how you doing, buddy?" kind of look on the face.
I'm gonna
And
grab
that's
him
when
by
I give her my line.
I'm gonna grab him by his teeny tiny lapels and tell him that if he has killed us, I will haunt him in the afterlife. Do I see it? Because the rock struck me from behind. As
Correct.
far as I know, I can't see any fucking thing.
Right.
There's a snail.
Yeah, and I don't even think you could see the snail. It's so tiny from that far away.
Yeah, from the distance that I'm at, I can't see the fucking snail. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And I've already used my lay on hands for Manic. You're welcome.
Roll for concussion.
CTE roll. I'm not gonna do much except for talk to Broadmere and tell him that I don't need any armor except that which Voltor provides me. Which
Very
is
well.
completely incorrect. My AC is 13.
Manic.
Name that turn.
Manic, you're up. You got a snail chomping at your chew.
Take the
If I-
opportunity attack.
If I pick it up, fly up, drop it, and then I drop, but then catch myself before I hit the ground, is that doable? So I can then swing at it when it pops back up?
This thing was at full health.
Don't talk about it, Cook.
So
Metagame.
I will say that you could make one attack. Since you get 2 attacks, I will allow you to pick it up, fly up,
Yep.
drop it, and stop and hit it, but you'll only get 1 attack.
That's fair. Then I will fly up. So I'll pick her up, fly 40 feet, teleport another 30 feet, and then drop it. And then I will drop behind it, ready to swing as it lands.
All right. There's
So
the
that's
giant.
70 feet instead of the 200.
Yeah, I will roll 76.
No, at least I get my concentration back.
Yeah, I
It's
should've gone
23
with
What
damage.
is the Saturday table?
It's this table we joined.
Is this normal for you guys?
Yes. Yes,
It's
it
not
is. You watch
abnormal.
this on stream,
Yeah.
don't you?
What? I don't see what's wrong with this whole strategy.
Manic, it pops back up after taking its 23 damage.
Yeah, well, that's about what I would have done with 1 attack anyway. Let's see if I can even hit it.
Are you raged?
I am. Yes, because I raged last turn. So yes, I am raged. So that is a
Okay,
20
thank
to
God.
hit.
20 does hit. Was the face at Bob's sigh that we all heard.
It's 22 more damage. That's a standard turn.
Yep. Rudy,
That's not bad. 45.
Is it bloody?
All right.
it is not bloodied. And Rudy, you notice that the drop trick didn't work quite as well as last time.
Didn't get it high enough.
Alright. Rudy's gonna fly 30 feet at an angle again to get 60 feet up.
Yep.
Trying to get eye level with this thing. Everyone's behind him, so he's like, all right, they're not gonna. No one's gonna know. They're not gonna see this. And his eyes are gonna flicker black, and he's gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah.
That's a 16 to hit on the first blast.
16 misses,
And
unfortunately.
and a 12.
And a 12 miss.
Unfortunate. And he's gonna tell his dog to come bite this thing's big toe.
Hell yeah.
20. Right up there. Let's see, off my spell casting modifier. That's gonna be a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. Still defender does. Let's see. 13 plus 5 would be 18.
Nice.
18 force damage, if that matters. And that'll be it for Rudy and Bocephus.
All right, Samwise,
What?
your
This is
turn.
my turn again.
Yep.
Okay. I'll mind whip it.
Whip it good.
Intelligence save. It is 17 on the dice for 18.
I will. Oh, not silvery buffs. Let's see how it rolls out. See how this pans out.
Not well, I think.
Aladdin, there wasn't a giant there a second ago, but there's a giant there again.
Dude, I'm gonna take a look at the party and how do they look to me?
Thoka is
Like,
pretty
do they look
hurt.
hurt?
Manic's pretty hurt.
Everyone else is fine.
I'm
Rudy's
gonna,
taking a couple licks, but he's all
I'm
right.
gonna crawl to like the top of my carpet, and I'm gonna weakly kind of like point at it. And I'm gonna cast banishment.
Hell yeah, that's a wisdom save, right?
No, it's charisma.
Charisma.
18.
+2.
Ooh.
I get a +2. Nope, that's an 8. So it is gone. For 60 seconds. Get rid of that.
All right. We should get out of here
Yes, agreed.
before more show up.
I mean, sure, but it could just pursue us.
It wants to know which way we're going if we leave now.
Yes, before more show
I'm
up,
just
let's
gonna-
go. And
I'm just gonna lay on my
Rudy's-
carpet, like kind of like lay back on my carpet, like, oh my god, I'm so sick.
if
Yeah,
we're
and
not
with
in
your guys'
initiative order anymore, Rudy's just gonna start flying away.
Yep, you guys start headed south. You guys want to run away while it's banished for the minute? Because you guys can move quite a distance. That's 10 turns. So multiply your movement speed by 10. You'd get a pretty decent head start.
Yeah.
Manic and I are getting the fuck out of there with 400 feet of movement.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm having a boost steer the carpet while I lay there.
Nice. Hey, good call on the banishment. Yep, you guys have, and yeah, more were coming. On the Desert Giants stat block, it says that they always come to recover their dead because tattooed on their flesh is their tribe's history. So,
Oh shit.
Giants usually hunt packs like wolves.
so in order to not lose the memories and the stories of their tribes, they always collect their dead. So they were always going to keep coming, and you guys wasted so much time on the harvested. I was like, yeah, one would probably show up by now.
But we've taken some of that skin, haven't we?
Yep.
So we have the history that they came to reclaim.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody was talking about making a belt out of it.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's tanning right now.
No shame.
They
I'll
just
let them
rock
take a
up.
short rest as
See
we
a
ride
gnome
away.
pissing on their history.
Yeah, you guys are going to hit the road. You can take a short rest on the road as you continue your trek to Veratys.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yes,
wondering-
please.
Rudy,
Dun,
Rudy will fly
dun,
for the remaining time that he
dun.
has fly, and then ride Bocephus the rest
That
of
is
the way.
not the map I meant to pull up.
Hey, max HP. We good.
I'm rolling
Hey,
multiple times.
those slots back.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Not a
I rolled
Not a great
4
roll.
D12. Anybody want to guess what I rolled?
7.
6.
But you also add your cons.
+9. Okay, +9.
Thank you,
You shall
Amulet of
refund.
Health.
Yeah.
Gods. 16 plus 6 is 22.
Everybody got their hit dice rolled up, spell slots recovered if you get them. We don't have any druids, so
I get
don't
my
worry
spell
about
slots
that.
back.
The Relentless Endurance is on a long rest, so fuck me. You gotta start another fight before we get to Veratys. I'm going to be pissed.
Good thing they don't. You guys are only a couple hours out. As you guys get closer to the city, the roads get busier. There are just crowds of people as you approach this main northern archway to enter the city. Along the roadside, there are all kinds of pop-up stores that people have set up in and out of the city. And Manic, you are approached by a little girl. She looks maybe 12 years old, human, dark
He's not
tan
there.
skin. Oh, I think he's got his headset on still, though, I hope.
Nope.
I will say, as we're getting close to the city, though, I'm gonna fly down, and I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna fly next to Rudy, and I'm gonna be like, "Is it okay if a boo follows with you for little bits?"
Sure, that's fine.
You see Aladdin disappear with his carpet, and a boo goes on your shoulders.
All right. Hello, Abu.
Hello.
Oh shit, you speak. I wasn't expecting that.
Manic, did you hear me at least?
Yeah, sorry, I had to run to the bathroom, but
Oh,
I muted
okay.
myself so I could hear you, but I couldn't talk.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate you muting for that.
Yeah.
Does anybody else need to go? Do we need to take another bio break, or you guys all good to go?
I'm good.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, fine. You're approached by the little 12-year-old human girl, deep tan skin, and draped across both arms are these beaded necklaces. And she looks up at you and says, "Necklace, sir," and holds them up.
Is she just giving me the necklace?
Oh, I can't. They're 3 copper.
I will, because I'm a nice guy.
Hell yeah. You reach into
Give her
your
a silver.
amazing dragon wallet of holding and give her a silver, and she hands you 4 of these beaded necklaces, and they look handmade, like a child made them. And she's adorable puppy doll, guys, and I need a perception roll from you.
Yeah, this looks like a trap.
Cool.
I've fallen into the trap. 14.
Okay. Awesome. As you guys move on, more children start approaching and trying to sell necklaces. Rudy, one comes up to you.
Rudy's gonna move his bag of holding into his lap and have his arms around it, and he'll be like, sure.
Hello, little
And he's gonna
girl.
reach his
It's a
hand
little
in
girl.
and
Yeah.
pull out a gold piece and just you can have a gold piece and I'll take a necklace.
As money is coming, make a perception roll, Rudy. As money starts you guys notice that there's about 20 of these kids, and they see you guys, so they're
Fuck all
all
this.
starting to go.
No. Thokus is
Lots
gonna
of
start
kids.
growling at the children.
Each of them carrying
Straight
trinkets and
intimidation
trying to
roll.
sell to
Like,
each of you. Would you?
13.
Okay. Anyways, Bronmere, a child approaches you and is trying to hawk some beaded necklaces.
How much for the lot of them?
Oh, she starts counting. 15 silver.
I'll give her 2 gold pieces.
Hell yeah! And as you pay and put your coin purse back on your side, can you make a perception check?
Well, normally I would say I'm good at that, but the way these frickin' dice have been rolling.
You've fallen for one of the classic blunders.
Bronmere,
No.
you are the first of the party to realize as you go and put your coin purse back, you feel the tug of your coin purse. And you reach your hand down and you catch a small boy, about 14, who was cutting the strings of your purse. Manic, you see this, you reach down, your money is gone. And Rudy, unfortunately, so is yours.
I
Wait,
immediately
did they
grabbed
cut
the
my
gun.
bag of holding?
If that's
I've
what you
got
were keeping your
blade
money in,
I was keeping my money in my bag of holding.
it's gone.
Yeah, I'm grabbing the kid and I've got blade out.
What all was in my bag of holding?
What? Help! Help!
I'm gonna yell, thief, guards!
And I'm going to say,
Thief!
look straight in this kid's eyes. I'm like, tell me where the gold is or you lose the first hand.
I fucking love this. Oh, Broadmere, I need you to make an opposed athletics check. DC is 17.
What? Athletics?
Yeah, against his acrobatics. He has +2 acrobatics. I rolled a 15.
Fuck no.
He escapes
Look at
and
those.
immediately starts running through the crowd.
I sprint after him and
Cast
teleport in
old
front of him.
person on this little bastard.
Abu just starts laughing at them.
I'm going to start murdering kids. I hope you understand.
You're in a town. Don't get arrested.
You can't
By
arrest me
your
for killing a
teammate.
child.
Are my dragon skills still there, or are they gone too?
Everything that was in your bag of holding is gone.
How'd they get my
I'm
purse
going-
that was tucked into my armor? That's my question.
You,
Abu's gonna
you
tap
wish you
Rudy on
knew.
the head. It's okay.
Can I cast?
So, Manic,
I
this
cast
boy
that
is running and you teleport in front of him with a sword. And people are starting to notice and look at what you guys are doing. And he's doing this little juke move like he's going to try to get around you. And so he's going to roll acrobatics and you're going to roll athletics, I guess, to catch him. DC 7, so you should get the. Oh, barely.
10. I rolled a 2 on the die.
He rolled a 5, so you still catch him. And he goes to run, and you catch him and string him up by the back of his shirt. And he's flailing.
I'm assuming he's pretty light.
Oh, yeah, he's a scrawny little street urchin.
I will kick off the ground.
And
And I'm gonna
fly
start
up.
flying upward.
What are you doing? What are you doing, you maniac?
Like, you take me to the gold, or I drop you.
Ooh.
You
And I'm just going to
wouldn't.
keep flying up until he answers.
You wouldn't. Make an intimidation check. At advantage because you're flying.
Killing kids.
Natural 20. He doesn't believe you. He doesn't think you will.
How far up would we be at this stage?
I'd say probably your movement speed's 40. You're about 80 feet up. And people are watching.
People are watching. Can't have an audience. I'm going to start flying to the edge of town.
You just can't.
It's like, I can't.
Kidnap this
I'll just
kid.
say to him, it's like, well, I can't have anyone possibly get splattered by you as I keep going.
You're a maniac. You guys watch as Manic just snatches up this young kid and just starts flying away with it.
When he calls me a
As,
maniac, I'm
as-
like, yes, I am.
As Manic is handling business and stuff, or as he starts to handle business, Does Rudy see any of the other kids running away? Because if so, he wants to try to follow them.
Oh yeah, as soon as that one was caught, even the ones who were selling beads have started running away.
All right, Rudy's gonna drink a potion of invisibility and follow after them.
Hell yeah. Look,
Booze
look, look, look,
invisibility.
look. I don't have your money. I was after the dwarf. Obviously, I got caught. I don't know where your money is. I don't know where he ran to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't drop me.
Where do you take the gold when you take it?
Places?
Gotta be more specific. And I kind of
Listen.
like do the whole like slight drop.
Oh my god. Listen, look, my mom's real sick, mister. She's real sick, and my sister, she's still a baby, and I've got to feed the family, and that's
Like the shrimp from fucking Shark Tank.
I'm just like, well, how are you going to look after your little sister if I drop you?
the Thieves Guild. They're at the Thieves Guild.
Excellent answer. And where do I find the Thieves Guild?
You know what? Drop me. I'm dead either way.
Okay, but do you have a preferred spot where I drop you?
Over water?
We're in the desert, so I'll just pick a random hill.
Okay. And he tells you where it is in the city.
Good job.
Hey,
Not
Frankie,
so
you
hard, and
mind
I'll
if I
just give him
roll
like a
a
little
history check?
tap on the head.
What was that?
You mind if I roll a history check just to see if, because they're on the edge of the desert, correct?
Yeah, they're right on the outskirts of town. Like as you're walking in the main road, there's like all kinds of like, gift shops and stuff set up. People
So this
hawking
is
wares.
something that I would be used to seeing as somebody who frequents the temple in the desert.
If you go to the city of Sin often,
Is there a temple in the city of Sin? And I realize how stupid that question was as I ask it.
I mean, yeah, but it's kind of like getting married by Elvis, you know? There's certainly chapels and stuff around, but they're mostly used for weddings and stuff.
I will then ask to roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
Nine.
Mhm.
I know
You've
fuck all.
Yeah, you try to stay away from here. You saw a Pelvis Wrestling concert once, and it wasn't like to your liking.
Pelvis Presley. Sounds weirdly
Who all
sexual.
has not detached from the party? Samwise is still grouped up.
Yep.
You'd be
still
seeing that
grouped
I'd be
up.
currently flying back to you, if that helps.
With kid in hand.
So
The
I'd
kid
like
is
to
still
ask
in.
Bronmir, is he gonna murder that child?
No, maybe
What do you mean?
it's possible. Well, he did steal from him.
Guessing if he was going to kill him, he wouldn't have flown with him back. He would have just done it and come back empty-handed.
He gave me
Yeah,
the answer I
I don't
needed.
think he would do it. I don't think he would do it where there would be witnesses.
As Manic lands back down amongst you guys, Rudy is gone. And Rudy,
Josephus is still there.
Josephus is still there, sitting obediently with the party. Rudy, you follow the children, and they are weaving in and out of alleys. I need an acrobatics check to keep up.
Okay. $16.
Yeah, you were just as small as these kids, so you're able to make the tight turns just like they do. And eventually, you come up on what is the Thieves Guild. Manic, you release this child, and he immediately runs away, but you know where the Thieves Guild is now. And you're going to head
As
that
I
way.
land, I'll just look to Bron. I'm like, He told us exactly where to go. It's quite handy, that trick. I'll have to try it again.
Works on giants, it'll certainly work on children.
I
Well,
have
I
to
hate
ask.
to
Oh, go ahead.
I hate to enter another combat so soon, but I think we should go recover your coin. It's significant. So
Quite a hefty sum.
we can't let them get away with it.
I have to ask the DM a question.
Yeah. Go ahead and ask away while I pull out player tokens.
Is this a oh shit? Is this a is this a Skyrim Thieves Guild where everyone knows they exist and they kind of accept it, or is this a classical fantasy literature Thieves Guild where no one wants them around?
In most cities, it would be the classical sense. In this city, it is an open market.
I am fortunately out of my jurisdiction here, everyone.
Hmm.
I cannot arrest the entire Thieves Guild.
I am ignorant at this point of the laws of Veratys, so
I mean, if you guys
There
think
won't be
these
any
are only made
arrests.
up of kids, you're gonna be in a real bad surprise.
So you
Oh,
guys
I'd
come to
really
the
like it.
outskirts of just this. It's this rundown building. It looks like it might have used to be a casino or something like that, but it's fallen into disrepair. The archway leading inside is wide open, and you can hear people talking inside. Manic, you are, I'm guessing, leading the pack.
Yeah, I've gone straight for the door.
I think Rudy was there first. Yeah.
yeah, Rudy. was
Rudy,
up in
yeah,
there.
you were already here, invisible. Did you wait on the party or did you go in? Let's handle this first.
Oh, I would have slipped in behind the kids.
Okay, and yeah, and as you were kind of watching, one of the kids had run to this gentleman with blondish hair, and if Lord Leland was here, he would recognize him, but he's not. And he's handing over the coin purses of your party members to the Master Thief, who opens the one and realizes that it's a mystical thing, and he reaches in and his eyes go wide when he realizes how much coin is in this thing. He snaps it closed and hides it away.
How much coin was in there?
Manic, how much did you have?
It was 8,851 gold.
I have
Damn.
350, you rich fuck.
Well, now I'm poor, so
Wait, is he holding my? Does he have my bag of holding too, or did he just
Yep,
cut a
he
hole in
handed
it?
that over too. He didn't cut a hole in it. He cut your belt to pull it off.
Oh, that son of a gun!
And yeah, your bag of holding is being handed over too, as
Go kill him, gnome. Go kill him.
and the thief inspects the contents and goes wide-eyed again and hides that one away, and he tosses a few gold coins to the young man, who then steps off. And it's about this time that the party arrives with Manic in the lead. Rudy, I realized I made you invisible, which means you can't see your token, so I'm just going to mark you gray. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. I was like, oh, I disappeared for real.
Manic. What you doing,
straight to
buddy?
the doors, slamming doors open if they're unlocked. I assume.
No,
they're
it's
unlocked.
an open archway, and there are people in here talking. But as you walk in, everybody goes quiet and looks at you. And
Is it a bunch of kids in here?
they're not all children, but a lot of them are. There's a lot of urchins.
Who looks to be in charge? Can I tell?
Make an investigation roll or perception. I'll let you pick.
Are we in initiative?
No,
Oh
Okay,
no,
Rudy would
8.
be making his way over to the Master Thief.
Yeah, you can't tell which one of them seems to be in lead, and nobody seems to be jumping up. Boy, what do you want? Says one of the rogues sitting on the couch.
Left or right?
Left.
Straight at him. Hand around throat.
Oh shit. The Master Thief steps up and reaches towards his belt, but does not pull his scimitar. Hey. There's no need for violence here. What is going on?
I've
Does
come
Rudy
to
see the
reclaim something.
stuff?
No, he put it in on his person.
I
Rudy's
will
gonna try to
pull out
take it
my
if he can
hand
find it.
axe.
Rudy, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check. If you're
Do I have
trying to
advantage
take
for
the
being
stuff back.
invisible?
Yes, you do.
That's a 20.
Damn.
Okay, I will roll perception at disadvantage because you are invisible. That's a natural 1. He does not
Yeah.
notice as you gank your belongings back, but Manic don't know that.
So I pulled out my hand axe. I'm like,
As
I'll just
soon
look
as you
at the
pull out
dude
your
that's-
weapon, every person in here pulls out a crossbow and points it at you.
and I'm just gonna stare straight at this Master Thief dude. I'm like, give me what belongs to me, or he start losing digits.
Oh,
Rudius is gonna go around the corner and drop invisibility and step up and like Manic, it's not worth it. There's too many of them. Let's back it up and we'll talk about it.
Oh no, that's the wrong argument for me.
You
though.
should probably listen to your friend. I have no idea what you're talking about. Your stuff is not here.
I'm gonna try and chop off this dude's hand.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Because I'm not taking an argument of we're outnumbered. That doesn't make sense to me.
Fuck man.
Rudy stole your stuff back.
He doesn't know that.
I just told him that as a monkey.
The monkey is on my
Monkey.
shoulder, isn't he? Or the monkey was with
Yep.
me.
Yeah, because a monkey can be invisible.
Nope. Yep.
So you call that out as I'm pulling up the hand axe.
Yes, I said to you. Yep.
And the blonde guy subtly taps his own chest. I don't have anything that belongs to you. You heard your friends.
I'm going to try and drag this dude back as I go to talk to the monkey.
Make an athletics check.
As you
DC's 3. I rolled
24. I'm like
Yeah.
ragdolling this dude behind me.
Yep, as you drag her.
So did you get it back?
yes. I have it. Let's go now.
I look down at the little dude. I'm like, well, I guess you're lucky this time, and I'll just chuck him to the side. As if nothing's wrong.
Hey, business is business, friend. You don't have to take it so personal.
That doesn't really make sense to me, but
What spell you cast in there?
The big red cube.
Just just playing around. Nothing in particular.
Oh, no, I thought you had a plan, so I had to ask. I see a
That is
gigantic.
gigantic cube.
Yes, it was. That's why I had to ask.
before leaving, though, I'll look back to the ones that are all around that table. I'm like, well, we know where you are, so suggestion would be to not try and steal from again.
Of course, of course. And nobody stole anything. There's no evidence. You didn't find anything on me. So,
There will be no evidence if I return again either.
you
with that,
are
I will-
absolute. What's your name, friend? You look familiar.
With him saying that, do I recognize this dude?
You did see this dude at the bar in Abylos, so I will allow you to roll a history check with advantage.
It's that guy who robbed me.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
6. It was right on the 18. It was like, nope, 5.
Yeah, if Leland was talking to him, you certainly didn't give a fuck.
So I'll give him like the once over. I'm like, I don't know you, and then I will turn to leave.
That's fine. I do know your face, though. Thank you. We'll see you again sometime.
I do not respond.
Okay. Well, making friends already, aren't we, lads? And lady, sorry.
oh, she's no lady, Lord Leland or Sir Den again.
I'm gonna cast another side eye at the dwarf. I've stayed outside this entire time. I have not stepped inside this den of sin.
Hell yeah. And with that,
I'll,
we've hit the 3-hour mark, folks. We will open up back here next week. What were you about to say, though, Bron?
That's good. I'm good.
Okay.
I can't remember something.
It
We
was
will.
witty though.
It was witty, I guarantee you.
Well, now I feel bad.
I know.
This damn Discord
should.
delay. All right, we will move into Stars and Wishes. We'll start with you, Eric.
Well, I had fun tonight. It was we showed Cook what the Misfits are all about. You were warned, sir. So
I was warned.
yeah, wishes. I kind of wish we would have got a little further into Veratys because I'm ready to push the story forward, and we'll probably spend another session at least here, I think, but that's okay because we're all gonna have fun. We finally get to see Sam play cards like he's always bragged about. MVP. I think I have to give it to Leland because he came back. Awesome. Thanks, Leland, for coming back. But standing up on the carpet and puking over the side and then laying down and letting his familiar drive. That was classic. So yeah, that's what I got. Had the fun game, guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Cook?
Wishes. I would like to repeat Eric's wish to move the story forward, but honestly, I'm having a shit ton of fun.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
there's a large difference between Wednesday and Saturday. A gigantic difference. Saturday being the meme team, the Misfits, is a different experience for me because I'm used to either being railroaded or RPing a lot. This is a lot of RP, but in a different direction than I'm used to. So stars to that, I guess. It's a ton of fun playing with y'all. Combat was great. Fuck me, 80 damage is a lot. No matter what level you're at, 80 damage is a lot. I guess if I had to make a wish, it was that I wish to remember to re-roll my save because I should have made that save. but I did not. Stars to everybody for role play. Stars to Leland for the role play with playing. I wouldn't call it a coward because if I'm going to call anybody a coward, it's going to be Dennigan. But playing the combat the way that you did was amazing. I'm going to also give my MVP to Leland.
Nice. It's 2 for Leland. Micah.
Stars for the combat and the role play. Make it into the city, getting robbed. That but and then Manic with the kid.
That was awesome.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna give Manic my MVP for not dropping the kid. But scaring the shit out of the kid into giving it the information because Rudius would have been by himself in the Thieves Guild. And yeah, like wishes. I don't really have any. I'm having such a great time with this group. It's such a fun group. It's completely different from the other groups to play in, and yeah, it's just a good time.
It always is. Leland. Oh, you said the MVP was Leland?
Manic for not dropping
Manic.
the kid.
Okay, let me mark that down. Awesome. Leland.
Wishes. I wish just for that one scene where V was here, so I can cut the guy in half and rob me. But outside of that, I didn't know it was a lot of fun.
It's the same token and everything, man. I got this guy. I've been planning on this for him to be there this whole time, and now Leland's not here.
Douchebag. Yeah, no, that's okay. It was just a lot of fun. It was nice to meet Cook's new character. It was fun to, I guess, do the reintroduction since I missed the last 2. So it's been a lot of fun just coming back and playing with everybody. I like everybody here, so it was just a lot of fun. My MVP would actually go to Bronimir for the Giants. I like that he stayed in character with it, and although he tried to tell them, just hey, drop it, he still stuck to his guns when, like his character would when they didn't, when they asked him that question. So I think that's a really good RP moment for Brown's character, and I give my MVP to him.
Nice, awesome. Mick.
Yeah, it was good. Once again, combat was dangerous, which is good. I rate that I may very well have made a new enemy, so that'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I quite enjoyed playing chicken with a child.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not see that coming. I was like, he's a kid.
But you forget that Manic, he's a nice guy, but he's not
Nice
really
guy.
a nice guy. Like, from where I'm from, you steal from someone, you get yeeted. But MVP I'd be giving to Bob. Sam's spells definitely enabled us to win against the ever increasing scale of that first fight. So he'd get MVP for that one.
Hell yeah. Bob.
Stars. I like the Giants and the Gargant encounter. I do like we apply science, like we applied physics today.
Yep.
I liked Eric. I mean, for that encounter, I liked that could have just gone our own ways, but yeah. Hard the cards, roll of the dice, didn't want us to. Kind of the unconventional nature of the combat encounter that we went through as well. Stars, also Cook. I think your statement of there's a gigantic difference between Wednesday and Saturday is quite apt. I don't really watch Wednesday though. Like I do watch Wednesday, but I consider it spoilers, so like I mute it. because I don't want to know what's coming ahead. So I'm going to support with, but
I appreciate it.
Wishes. I wish we had gone more into Veratys, but it is what it is. I wish Denigan had overcome his fear of giants, but I mean, just throw in a few more giant encounters, I'm sure he'll have an opportunity to overcome it. I also wish we didn't like potentially killing people and amputating, killing children, amputating people. And wish we kind of took a more diplomatic approach to the creatures in Minhal. But MVP would go to like Mick and Cook for basically panicking.
Says the guy with a bag full of body parts.
Right?
I mean, to be literal, I'm not the one that did the killing blow on probably all of them. I'm just collecting.
Yeah, a connoisseur.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, so I wrote some things down. Leland, earlier in the game, you made a comment about optimizing your character that made me remember that last night I gave up bumping my character's strength from an 8 to a 23 because I didn't want to lose my beard. I have a belt of dwarven kind, and my dragonborn grew a beard, and if I would have taken it off, I would have lost it. So I refused a 17-point bump to my strength to keep my beard.
Dane offered him a belt of stone giant strength, and he refused it.
Wow.
I got a dragonborn with 8 strength, so that just reminded me of last night. So that was a lot of fun. The roleplay tonight was on point. Leland, I'm really glad to have you back. A full party tonight, which was awesome. I happen to like Denigan being a coward because I don't want Denigan getting killing blows. This is your guys' adventure. You guys are the only ones with the Denigan still alive. Like, let the guy die already. Jeez. Yeah, I am kind of sad I didn't get to see the Leland here scene, but Manic with the kid was enough to make up for that. Like, you caught me completely off guard. I had no idea. When I rolled a natural 20, I was like, yeah, you're not going to do it. Knowing full well Manic would do it. Like,
I'll get going.
that shit was fun. You guys made that gigant look like a bitch. I gave him 425 hit points instead of 325, and you guys still one rounded him. So, like, that's insane.
No, the barbarians.
We double crit him, to be fair.
Yeah. And the giants attacked him as well. So you had the help from the giants, but you absolutely could have diffused the thing with the giants, but the dice did not want that to happen. And they would have kept coming. If you would have just started harvesting the next one, then another one would have come. And then I think you guys would have gotten the point. So the banishment spell was clutch. Wishes. Yeah, I was hoping you guys would get a little bit deeper into Veratys tonight too, but with the roleplay at the beginning and then all the harvesting that happened, it just took up a lot of time.
No, it's all right. It'll be fresh next week.
Exactly.
In 2 weeks, rather.
Yeah, because remember that we're not having a session next week. Wednesday's still playing, but Thursday, Friday... Well, Friday I might still play, but Thursday and Saturday, for sure I won't, just because the 4th of July, American Independence Day, and then my anniversary being Sunday, I'm taking my wife out Saturday night, so... Sorry about that, folks. I hate to do it, but my wife, going out on a Sunday is not as much fun. So,
happy wife, happy life.
Exactly. I love my wife with all of my heart. I say live on the internet. She will not choke me to death.
Oh.
Anyways, with that, I'm gonna stick around and chat like I always do. But thanks for everybody who came out tonight. Remember that this stream was sponsored by Ugly Soap Co. That's ugly-soap.com. Promo code Minhal for 10% off. So thank you guys. Say good night.
Good night.
Good night.